The hierarchy of the Jamaica Cricket Association has responded to claims of discontent in the Jamaica Scorpions camp regarding their welfare for this season's Cricket West Indies Regional 4-Day Championship. Jerome Foster reports.
On February 13, 2023, TVJ Sports aired a story outlining where the Jamaica Scorpions players were disgruntled with welfare conditions in the ongoing Regional 4-Day competition. The Scorpions, for the first time in 4 years, are playing matches at home. While the fortunes on the field have been mixed, with a win and 2 defeats, off the field has also sparked discussions. The Scorpions, being at home, were not allocated accommodation like the other teams in the competition. TVJ Sports checks revealed that several of the players reside outside of the urban areas and were forced to travel as far as Clarendon during the opening round against the Windward Islands Volcanoes. That is roughly 136 kilometers or 85 miles in a round trip for a player who could be in the field for 6 hours of cricket.
The conditions surrounding the regional tournament is contained in the agreement between CWI and WIPA, which is really outside of the territorial board. So when we host a match, there are certain things that the country hosting the match, the players are not entitled to. One of the constraints that we face at the JCA is to underwrite the cost to provide for certain things. So it is difficult at this time, especially with short notice from CWI with us getting a couple more matches, to really address that in this round.
Jamaica Cricket Association CEO Courtney Francis says the Scorpions franchise hands are tied, especially with the financial realities.
I am concerned as it relates to the new MOU. Reason for my concern is that based on how it is now planning out, is that CWI now is a little better off on the new MOU, in that some of the expenses that they normally cover for these first-class games, they are now shifting it to the franchises.
Cricket West Indies has made a change to the fixtures, which means Jamaica will now play all their games at home. But Heaven has already ruled out changes for this season to the accommodation.
We may be able to look at it for next year if we're hosting the match. But I fully understand the concern. It's just that we are not in a financial position to address it right now.
Since the inception of the franchise, the allocation to the franchise has remained the same. And all other aspects around the franchise, the prices are going up. You would see that the players' remuneration has been increased. The match fees have been increased. So in light of that, WIPA earnings improve. CWI earnings is better off because they are now not covering some of the expenses they usually cover. And the franchise, who has that limited amount that they have been receiving now, the same amount for 10 years, has remained the same, coupled with inflation.
The Scorpions take on West Indies Academy on March 13 in their next clash at Sabina Park. Jerome Foster, TVJ Sports.